My imitating cats has gotten better. It's because we have cats.
No, it's when she starts being crazy. Then that's when you know you did good.
She actually doesn't care about cats.
Alright, never mind then, sweets, you're weird.
She was raised with cats.
Oh, then never mind.
Allegedly.
You suck.
Leave her alone.
Okay.
She's a good dog child.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, she's one of the most calmest dogs I've seen.
It doesn't matter if you suck. What matters is what you do afterwards.
Do you spit?
Stop.
Or
do you
swallow?
swallow?
Just stop talking to me.
It's a good question, Kipp. What kind of person are you?
Yeah, Kipp, are you a biter and a spitter?
Alan is. At least that's what he told Kamau.
I feel like while we are close, we should have some boundaries.
Patooey.
Boundaries. Look, we're good friends.
On today's topic, boundaries. When do you tell your homie no? That's when he pulls the chompers out and the spittoon is in the corner.
Oh, God. Boundaries.
Okay, Kipp.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to get out of your system before?
Yeah, Alan.
There's something that you need to get out of your system.
Stop.
Okay, no, I'm good.
At least you can leave. I'm stuck with him.
Yeah, I know. All right. Hard cut. Shut up. All right. Really? Why?
I don't know. Why not?
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second episode of TOG. Disclaimer, we are trash people and are unqualified to discuss topics that may come up. We are just trash friends who came together to make some memories. I'm Kipp. With me is
Alan.
T.
And Brock's still dead. All right. Anyways,
Still dead.
how's
Poor
everyone
Brock.
doing?
Well, I'm alive. It's the best I got.
Yeah, Brock doesn't want to show up. He doesn't respond anymore to us. Maybe he doesn't like us anymore.
Maybe he...
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he
There's
got
no
transformed
telling.
into a chair.
Yeah, maybe.
He got isekai'd into a chair.
That's his life now. What are we supposed to do about it?
Well, avoid that stool.
What stool?
Well, if he got isekai'd into a chair...
Yeah, where's the chair, though? Like, where did he get isekai to?
Well, we didn't get any new chairs recently, so...
Nope. Kipp, he's at your house.
I don't get fucking new chairs. What the hell?
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You've checked your entire house, every inch of your house.
Yeah.
He's in the attic.
We don't have an attic.
He's
Yeah.
hiding in a corner in the basement.
Everyone has an attic.
The attic technically is in the garage, but there's
So is
nothing
ours.
there. You know, shut up. All right.
That's aggressive.
Whatever. All right.
See how it treats us?
Yeah, you're fucking welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, T, did you have a topic that you want to...
So, funny thing is, I don't have a topic. Well, I have a topic now. I didn't have a topic to start with. So, we what's the word? Conferred with our friend ChatGPT. And I found some cool and random shark facts according to ChatGPT. Right? Did you know? I got about 8 of these, by the way. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks have been around for more than 4 million years, while trees have appeared about 350 million years ago.
Did not know that, but, technically, right, sharks do die.
So
their species
trees die.
Technically lives longer than trees. Are you sure that sharks live longer than trees?
I didn't say sharks live longer. I said sharks have been around longer.
Are you sure they have been around longer?
That's just what ChatGPT said. I'm not a scientist or a historian or any of those things.
All right, no. We'll
I'm
fact
literally
check that.
just a girl.
How do we know that they're correct, though? Just saying.
I don't know. I just told you. That's why I'm giving you all the information I do have.
We're giving out false information. False news. Fake news.
It's okay if it's fake news. In our disclaimer, we are not credible for talking about shit. We just talk.
It doesn't matter if it's fake news.
Exactly.
It's our news.
Exactly. It's my truth.
I see. Yeah, okay.
Sharks never stop growing teeth. Sharks lose about 30,000 teeth in their lifetime, and new ones are always grown to replace them. If that's true, that's wild.
That I have heard that as a true fact, but you know the funniest thing about that fact?
What?
So I hear it differently in my head. I know it's sharks never stop growing new teeth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you think all their insides are covered in teeth?
What? No, I recognize that they lose their old teeth.
Okay.
But whenever I hear it, the first image that comes to my mind is a shark whose teeth get larger, not a shark who just continuously grows new teeth.
What do you mean they get larger?
His teeth don't stop growing?
So he just has like massive teeth?
Same teeth. They just get like wild boars.
Oh.
Where they just keep on growing.
So you don't hear that they regenerate teeth. You just hear
I don't
bigger teeth.
Yeah.
Or the teeth keep like physically growing.
I when I hear they don't stop growing teeth, I hear their teeth don't stop growing. But I know that they just don't stop growing new teeth.
No, they do grow new ones.
Yeah.
I feel like I got lost.
Okay.
Anyways, the whale shark is the biggest fish. Whale sharks can grow up to 40 feet long, and despite their size, they are filter feeders eating tiny plankton. So Pearl would eat plankton.
He just wants the Krabby Patty formula.
He doesn't get it. Sharks have a sixth sense. They can detect electrical fields produced by other animals' movements. I can't speak. Through special organs. I'm not going to pronounce them because it's not going to happen. Allowing them to hunt even in the dark.
Do you know which shark is the most sensitive to electromagnetic things like that, of that nature?
No, do you?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the hammerhead shark.
Is that why they have the long heads?
Yeah, actually.
That makes sense.
Not only that, but their head is built like a fin, or I want to say a wing, because like a wing of a car.
Sure.
To where, depending on how they tilt their head, determines how they interact with the underwater currents.
That's interesting. Is that the video you sent me forever ago that I haven't watched?
Yeah.
For some reason, when people are like, hey, you should watch this, I'm 10 times more likely to not watch the thing.
I'm going to send you so many mind-blowing videos knowing that you're never going to watch any of them.
Never going to watch it. According to this, sharks don't get cancer. Mostly. Sharks have been studied for their ability to resist cancer, but while it's not entirely proven, some researchers believe their immune systems might play a role in preventing it. That's interesting. Sharks can live in fresh water. While most sharks are marine animals, species like the bull shark and the river shark can live in fresh water for extended periods of time. Go ahead.
The bull shark?
Yeah. The bull shark and the river shark.
Interesting.
This is one of my favorites. Sharks don't have bones.
That is
I knew this one.
That is a trick, like a fun trick question to like throw at people.
Yeah, they're made out of cartilage. It's really fun.
They're just a giant swimming nose with teeth.
Why nose? Why not ears?
Nose was the first thing that came to mind that when you say cartilage.
I feel like mine's like when somebody says cartilage, my thing is ears. Like I think of somebody's ears.
Interesting.
But I also know you pierce your cartilage, like your ears. That's probably why.
I mean,
because it grows back.
Kipp, I don't think people regrow their ears or noses.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
You
He
motherfucker.
zoned out. This piece of trash.
Sorry.
Sharks.
Sharks. Oh.
Sharks.
I should have grabbed my prop for my bit.
Should toss it at his face. Okay. Great whites. Sorry.
Wow, you guys cake and coke, and this is how I get treated? What the hell?
Thank you. Great white sharks can swim up to 35 miles an hour. Despite their size, great white sharks can swim incredibly fast, which helps them for hunting. It gave me a joke.
It threw in a free joke.
It says you can mix in some jokes or hypothetical questions like, if sharks could talk, do you think they'd be afraid of us?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think sharks would be afraid of us, or do you think we'd be more afraid of sharks?
I think we'd be more afraid of sharks because they start speaking to us. What we don't understand, we fear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
get that.
you're assuming that a shark would understand a person too then.
How do we know they'd speak our language? What if they speak like a different language that we don't know?
Eventually it will be
I mean,
translated.
technicality, all animals speak different language that we don't know.
I think a lot of languages that animals might speak are like body languages.
Bees dance to communicate.
See, there you go. That's funny.
Yeah.
Just see a freaking bee shaking.
Yeah. A bee's coming up and just twerking on someone. He's like, oh my god, my husband's dead.
My husband's. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, no. I don't understand how that would. My husband's dead. Wouldn't.
Translates into twerking.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of. So there's the queen bee,
Uh-huh.
and then her worker bees. Are her worker bees both male and female?
So they...
That's a great question for Chat GPT.
Oh, should we ask Chat GPT?
Hey, chat.
Howdy. How do I word this?
What is the...
Is a beehive consisted of male and females?
Is a beehive co-ed? Question mark.
I don't know if I should.
How to make honey.
If you want to type that, you can.
I'll put it in my chat.
Okay, thank you. Don't ruin my chat.
My chat's gonna be weird now.
I'm just going to say our worker bees.
Are...
God,
Our
I'm
worker bees, male
professional.
and female. Oh, yes, they are. Worker bees are female. In the bee colony, there are 3 types of bees. The female, drones, and worker bees. Drones, okay. Queens are the reproductive female that lays all the eggs. The drones are the male bees whose primary role is to mate with the queen. And then there's worker bees. Excuse me. They're sterile female bees. They perform a variety of tasks such as foraging for nectar, taking care of their queen and larvae. Larva, how do you say that? Larvae, and defending the hive. So the majority of bees are female.
So, when phrased, are beehives co-ed?
Yeah.
ChatGPT says, yes, beehives are co-ed in the sense that they consist of both male and female bees. However, the roles and populations of each sex within the hive are highly specialized. And then it did break it down just like you had said.
Yeah.
In summary, both sexes coexist in the hive, but females vastly outnumber the males, and their roles are distinct. And they're sterile, except for the queen.
Yeah.
How fun.
Fun. Now we know.
Now we know.
If you get stung by a bee,
It's probably female.
yeah.
Oh, what a surprise.
What do you mean, what a surprise?
Nothing.
So beehives are just reverse
Kids
harems.
just... Not... What?
What? Beehives are just reverse harems.
Yeah, but they're still worker bees.
Okay.
I mean, but like the main part, I guess you're right. What's the technicalities? We don't have to go into this. This is not a conversation.
I mean, you could have a reverse harem and have... Okay, so a reverse harem is a female lead, right?
I would assume yes. Because
Statis-
a harem is...
for the majority of the reverse harems that this room has watched, The lead is a female. I'm going with.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's still other females in that anime.
That's why it's called
Yes.
female lead.
I said other female. Are you still zoning out?
I think he's still not paying attention. He gave up. He doesn't like us anymore.
Yeah, I gave up a long time ago.
He's over here thinking about a reverse beehive now. He's
Reverse
like, I'm the
beehive.
king bee.
What the fuck? I'm not a weirdo like you.
You see that long pause? That was him entertaining the idea.
Just me taking a drink.
No, it wasn't. He didn't even have a cup in his hand. He's lying.
What the fuck? I am drinking right now.
I don't believe him.
Screw you.
I don't see it.
Where's your you don't even have a glass
I'm
in your
the one
hand.
with the clear glass compared to you
clear
guys.
glass?
What are you
Is that
talking
what that
about?
is?
Oh god. See, this is bullshit gaslighting that you're gonna
What do you mean
do.
gaslighting?
I just can't see that far. You're just like
I'm blind.
you're making
I'm not
a
actually blind,
sign
but I'm-
like you're actually drinking, but nothing's going in your mouth.
Yeah, how do we know?
Sorry, I don't fucking chug down a drink like you, buddy.
What do you mean chug down a drink? This guy. Now he's just projecting.
I keep hitting things. I'm sorry. Okay. Now my shark facts are done. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
okay.
What's next?
Well, now that T's gone, I have two things. The first one was something that she probably didn't want to hear anyway, and the second thing was something
Probably.
that she probably would have had fun participating in, but she probably wouldn't have had fun. And the same
What
note.
is it?
So the first thing is, it was supposed to be a fun activity, but I kind of forgot my prop.
What was your? Do we want to pause and you go grab it?
Yeah, you just want
It'll be a hard stop.
pause. Here, hold that thought.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Fuck
Go,
it.
go, go, go! Excuse me.
Oh my god, there's a cup here.
Oh, shit.
Ellen! What's your prop? Do you know what his prop is?
No. I'm not made for this. We're still recording, by the way.
Okay, and?
Just gonna cut all of this out,
That's fine by me.
Or we'll just leave it in.
Ah!
We're just gonna leave it all in. What the hell?
Oh, your blood pressure machine?
Blood pressure is cool.
Are we going to try everybody's blood pressure to see who has the highest blood pressure?
We all know who the highest blood pressure is.
Yes, but you know how high your blood pressure gets when you're mad?
You're gonna say horrible things and then take our blood pressure?
I wasn't going to say horrible things. I was just going to tell you to envision something.
Oh, okay.
Or like conjure up in your own mind.
Okay.
I'm not a monster.
I don't believe
I'm
that.
just mean. There's a difference. I'm a bully. I'm not a monster.
Hey, some people think bullies are monsters.
Well, you know what? I'm somebody's monster, but I'm not.
You're my monster.
You're goddamn right.
That's ridiculous. Okay,
Okay.
continue. So what's your topic?
So
What'd you bring to the table?
I have returned with a blood pressure monitor because I've been trying to get on top of keeping track of my blood pressure recently. I was going pretty strong. I had like 4 days in a row. And then I slipped up like a day or two ago and I just haven't done it. But
You slipped up Friday. That was yesterday.
okay, so there's still time. So
Alright.
So, I remember as a kid, I probably wasn't that young, but I'm pretty time blind. Some time ago, my dad was taking his blood pressure, and he's like, "Oh, that's really cool. I wonder what happens if I flex really hard while this thing's trying to compress on my arm and hold it." So I did that.
Don't break the machine.
So I did that, and I was envisioning like lifting heavy weights that I can't get up, and I'm just like stressing about trying to lift this weight, and that number was high. So I
I
want to see
believe
how
it.
high you guys get.
So
who wants to go
I'm good.
first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I
So
would say I'm like not okay. I'm an angry person, but I don't feel like I show it very well.
Kip, your
Is that
blood
what you're
pressure's
trying-
on the inside. It doesn't matter if you can't show it or not.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it.
Well, what you're talking about, you're thinking about lifting weights, right?
Yeah.
Heavy weights. I don't fucking. Why? What, I don't know what I would think about.
Rage quitting league.
Oh, it's not. I don't do that.
I don't
Think
believe you.
about when
A
you're
Valorant
carrying
player.
really hard in a video game and then you still lose anyway.
I expect to lose anyways.
Okay, it's going.
You
It's
should
going.
probably not have that on the table.
Why?
Oh, you're gonna hear it in
So?
the vibration. I don't want to hear it.
Kip just doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah. I don't.
What if our loyal listeners want to hear
Should
it?
we do a bass? And then what we're like when we're angry,
Yeah.
Hulk out. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna Hulk out. It's not gonna happen.
I don't.
105 over 77, which is kind of high for me.
That is kind of high for you. You're not typically that high. You said you don't want to Hulk out?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Like, you can say something to make me mad, but it's you're gonna have to deal with me mad. Do you really want to do that?
Pineapple apple pen.
I fucking hate you.
All your stuffed animal sucks.
Are Kip's actually trying to fight?
Oh, I thought you wanted to get yourself mad. Look.
It's not gonna work. I don't have high blood pressure. That's the one health thing that I don't have.
Are you sure though? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't
Tomatoes
know.
are a fruit.
Okay, so
Ketchup is a fruit smoothie.
You're not supposed to make her laugh. You're supposed to make her angry.
Yeah, no, it'll probably do something.
it's a fruit smoothie.
Yeah, give me my fruit smoothies. You want a tomato? You want some ketchup? No. You imagine some guy walking around downtown with a ketchup bottle and a straw in the ketchup bottle?
Yeah, that would be kind of weird, to be honest. Yeah.
Can you,
My
yeah.
arm hurts.
Oh,
I'm gonna
she's
be
angry.
bruised.
She's so angry right now. She's flexing
didn't
so
even read.
hard.
It didn't even read.
Ah,
Yeah, what's that?
she's so angry that it's unreadable.
It's off the limits. It's over 9,000.
Okay, Kip, what's
She
yours?
just Vegeta'd it.
I don't fucking know.
That's why you're gonna put the thing on your arm.
Yeah, Kip, put this on
Do
your
you know
left
how to do
arm.
it? Do you need help?
I'm illiterate.
There's instructions with pictures on the armband.
No. Put that thing on your left arm.
My left arm.
Yeah. That little dot at the front is supposed to. Nope. Keep turning it. Turn it. Turn the whole thing. Keep turning the whole band.
Get the-
Nope. Turn the band.
Get the IV.
Keep
palm
turning
up.
the band the other way. Turn the band the other way.
You gotta use left or right, man. You can't say.
I'm not good with left or right. Just keep turning that way. Yeah, right there. See where that little dot is? It needs to go in the middle of your arm
Oh, okay.
and on your elbow, like the crease of your elbow, right there.
Okay.
Make sure you can bend it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Make sure it's not too tight.
Yeah, it's not tight.
Yeah, I don't believe them.
Okay. Now you just press power. You have your feet planted well.
Yeah.
And you just think pleasant
Don't move.
thoughts.
Don't move.
Oh.
Pleasant thoughts. Hear the sound of my voice.
That's not pleasant. I don't want you whispering.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't want you whispering in my fucking ear. What the hell?
He's like, we're friends, but we're not that kind of friend.
Yeah, we're not that close, buddy. Okay.
Raising Kip's blood pressure already.
So what I've determined so far in this 20 minutes that we've been recording is Kipp doesn't actually like us.
I don't know. I feel like this
That's
this
rough.
recording is a lot weirder than normal.
What do you mean weirder?
I don't know. How do I read this?
just tell us your numbers.
Fine.
153 over 96 over 97.
That's not. I mean, that's high, but that's not too high.
That's hypertension, stage 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you guys were
Okay, now hold on.
okay.
Now, hold on. I'm going to go check his armband. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. T's just doing quality assurance because Kip's never done this to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way too loose.
I don't take care of my health. Fucking weirdos.
Well, the machine
Anyways.
was free, and
Oh.
I do need to make sure that my pressures are in order.
I want to die. Anyways, also I was playing like Sea of Thieves yesterday with
Now try again.
a group of friends. All right. And I feel like I like towards the end of it, I felt like I was gonna throw up.
Why?
Probably because
Motion
you're
sick?
motion sick.
Probably motion sick.
Sea of Thieves, I feel like, is a very susceptible game to that because
Is it like first person or?
you're a pirate on a ship, and the waves are like
Is
actual.
it first person?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah, I was like, I had to look away, and I was like, oh my fucking god! I'm like, I turned off everything and I just went to bed because I felt like I was gonna throw up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's motion sick.
That's how I feel
It says
when I get motion sick.
117, 76, and 85.
That sounds better.
That sounds normal.
A normal guy in our age range is somewhere between 120 over 70.
I don't think that's. I think that's normal for like everybody.
Anyone
Like
over
a
the age
base.
of like any adult.
Yeah. Like, I think that's because that's what they told me at the doctor's office,
Mm-hmm.
that mine was a little low. And I asked what was normal, and they gave me that.
Typically 120 over 70
Something like that, yeah.
or 120 over 80 or something.
I think it was 120 over 80, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Okay. Now we have to say things to make him mad. Or just envision something that makes you super mad. Hold on.
Huh.
You need to press the play after. The on-off button. Wait.
Okay.
Say something to make him mad. Make him mad.
Um,
Think about something that makes you mad, Kipp. Something that enrages you.
Darius,
That's,
Kill secure.
It's long gone.
you were gonna lose it.
It's long gone.
It wasn't yours. It was mine.
What's something that
I
makes him
accepted
mad?
it. It's the past. I have accepted the past as it is, and I can't change it.
You're never gonna buy the LeBron James X Hennessy collaboration bottle.
I feel like that would affect you more than me.
What do you like LeBron James? I just like Hennessy.
When did I say I like LeBron James?
I don't know. You
Isn't
just
he
like
the
basketball.
Lakers?
Yeah, he's in the Lakers. I'm wearing Warriors.
Shit.
What the fuck?
Same difference, right?
Is it the same difference? I don't know.
See,
about
okay.
that.
See,
All
we're
right.
getting there. We're getting
All
there.
right. Yeah. Oh, am I supposed to start this?
Yeah, you can now.
Oh, can I? No, but I don't know.
Kipp, you'll never buy a house.
That is true.
I think that makes him more sad.
Yeah, I don't think that's getting him like.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm just sad.
I think we're all sad.
His
I
blood
hope the
pressure's
market
dropping.
crashes, yeah. Am I dying? Is my blood pressure when it goes down? Am I dying?
Kipp, your old boss called. He wants you back. He needs
He's
you to
begging.
cover this Saturday.
Oh no, God no. That's
You have to go in on Friday.
no. Vacation
Mandatory
time.
overtime.
It's 110, 82, 86.
It did go down.
Oh man, thanks guys for making me more depressed.
Why don't you just like flex really hard while the
No.
goes through one?
You can try.
Oh, can
It's
I?
yeah, it does.
He's like, let me do that one.
yeah.
I can do that one.
Just flex full tilt until the test is done.
Okay.
Why is this what you wanted to do?
It was something to talk about, I guess.
When did you talk to your dad? Like, when did this happen? Just when
I'll
you were
air it
younger?
out.
Yeah, when I was young.
Yeah, I think it would air. I think that's what happened.
That's so. Mine didn't air out when I did that.
So did you flex
Did you flex
right
the
away?
whole time?
Yeah, I flexed the whole
That's
time.
probably why, because you're not flexing to begin with.
So you gotta flex, like full flex, and then start it, and then you have to hold that flex
The entire time.
until it's done. Your arm might get tired.
I don't know. After the second time, my arm started falling asleep. I got bad circulation issues, my guy.
It knows I'm flexing. There's a thing for it.
Does it say that?
That's so weird. It let me get away with it.
Wow, that's interesting.
That is interesting. It's because you're special.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Not in a good way, buddy.
Let's test his after you're done.
My numbers will say different. I took a picture of it too because I thought it was funny just to
I
see the
believe
difference.
you.
So I did it 3 times, right? I did it pre, just as normal. Mm-hmm. I did one flexing and agitated, and then I did
And
one
agitated.
immediately afterwards, not flexing and thinking calming thoughts of being on a beach.
That calls you being on a beach.
I like the beach. Okay, fuck off.
I was going to say, the beach agitates me. I
What
hate
the
the sand. The sand makes me so uncomfortable, and it gets everywhere, and it's just, ugh. That would be that would enrage me.
I like palm trees and the sand and the soothing sound of waves on the shore.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'd rather be by a pool. And I don't even like pools. I like a bath, a nice hot bath.
I just like to float on the water, and hopefully I just might sink further down.
Let's throw them in our pond.
Kipp, are you buoyant?
I think the animals that live in that pond will kill me.
You never know.
Just a couple of fish, I think.
We think. And frogs. There's a lot of frogs. I took Sweets out the other night to go potty, and they're screaming. And she's sitting there, and she's looking at them. And then she looks at me, and I'm like, I can't save us. Go so we can go inside.
Kipp will be a werefrog.
What the fuck? Where'd you...
Okay, so do you remember in school about Frog and Toad? Like the stories?
Yeah.
No.
I never remembered which one was which.
I don't care.
Like one's grumpy, one's happy, right?
Yeah, but the tall one with the long legs.
Yeah.
I think that's Kipp.
I don't have long legs.
I know, that's why it's funny.
All right. Did you just start insults at me now? What the hell?
No! I don't think it's an insult. I don't remember if he was happy or grumpy.
So my
I
resting...
don't know. When we went to that one store that one day, you literally, Alan pointed out, a shirt. Oh, not a shirt. It was
What?
a toy. No, we went to...
Oh, it was Barnes and...
We went
it was
to
a
Barnes
bookstore.
and
It was a
Nobles,
bookstore, yeah.
And he pointed to a book. Hey, this is Kipp. It was like a grumpy...
It's like the grumpy monkey.
Yeah.
I remember that!
So my resting is 161 over 110.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
He has high blood pressure.
Fuck off.
Jesus. Do better.
What do you mean do better?
All right, I'll score higher, Dad. Just you watch.
Yeah,
Don't say that. You don't need stroke level.
Yeah, not again.
So, go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Funny thing, my mom actively had a stroke a couple years ago, but her high blood pressure was not the cause of it, okay? So from the time that my younger brother was born, and then for like 15 years, my mom had actively high blood pressure. And I'm talking like 250 over 170 high blood pressure. Like, it's insanely high blood pressure. Like, when she'd go into the doctor, she'd have to sign out against medical advice because her blood pressure was so high. And then eventually she started taking meds for it, and she got her blood pressure under control to where it was normal for her, so about what Alan's at right now. And then she had a stroke, and the doctors were like, what? So you didn't have a stroke prior to, but after you get your levels under control, that's when you have a stroke? But she had a stroke because of a blood clot in her brain.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Are you mad? You look mad.
Yeah, wow.
God fucking damn it, it aired out. Okay, well, I'll have to refer to the pictures instead.
Guess you were super angry, I suppose.
So when I did this, I'll tell you the time and the dates too. So, this was at 10:27. I scored a 152 over 101 with
I
a
love how he said I scored.
With
It's a goal.
with a pulse of 76.
Okay.
And what time did I say? 10:27. At 10:29, a couple minutes later after I logged it in my journal, I then hit 174 over 158 with 127 pulse. I didn't do anything.
Say that again?
I sat there and I just thought mean things.
I thought mean things.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should do, like, since we're testing our blood pressure, right?
Yeah.
I'll do this
We should
again.
do, like, get other machines that test. So we can do, because at work, we have a grip tester.
I would love to do a grip tester.
I don't
think-
like that idea.
I think that would be cool.
I'll score like a 30 at max.
I would just want to do one for
You'll surprise
funsies.
yourself.
No, I promise you, I don't have grip strength. Like, that's the one thing, not the one thing, but like,
I believe you'll scroll higher than 30.
I refuse to believe that. Like,
All
I
right,
promise you
I'm
it's
buying
pretty
one
low.
right now.
Does it come with a trainer set too, so we could continuously show growth?
Yeah, when I'm not kidding. I don't have. Alan has grip strength.
I would not be surprised with Alan.
Oh, do you you want to bring it up from last night?
What happened last night?
So
doesn't-
yeah.
she was like, "Feel my muscles." I'm like, "Okay." Oh, there you go. It worked that time. 196 over 117.
What's wrong with you?
He's actively
I have a
trying
lot
to
of
get high.
pent up anger.
He does. So keep going.
With what?
You were about to tell a story about yesterday.
Oh yeah. So sorry. Yeah. Short term memory. T over here was like, check out my muscles I'm getting. I'm like, ooh. So I'm like poking around.
And he stabs me.
And I'm feeling thoroughly. I'm like, this is really cool. And then I'm trying to see like in my head, it's like
How firm.
Yeah, like how firm. Like there's definitely muscle forming here, but like how firm? Because like when I start to get muscle, I'm like, ooh, and then I start to like poke a little harder. I'm like, this thing's like rock solid. Or like, okay, yeah, this is coming along. This is getting See,
Kip's over there feeling
Kip's
his
just
muscles.
like feeling himself up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so I'm like, Kip,
Why are you guys watching? What the fuck?
Kip gets it. Like he's like, my arms fucking hard.
Yeah, I started lifting my weights again,
There you go.
and I feel better about myself.
Good for you,
Yeah.
Kip.
I'm just being more active at work.
Oh, about time.
Shut up. Anyways, but so he more or less, I was like, feel this muscle, and he jabs me with his fingers enough to where like I bruise extremely easily. It's sad how easily, and I'm like, Alan, you can't stab me. I'm going to bruise. You can't do that. And then I'm like, this is how you touch. This works, and I had to explain to him that we have different what is it called, like
Receptors.
yeah. So, like, what's firm for you is not the same for me. Like, my body, you have to be a little, like, you can't be as rough with.
Because, like, she was like, you're, like, stabbing me like this. And then she, like...
I jabbed my finger in his arm.
You see her, like, shoulders pop into, like... It felt like watching a revolver clock the hammer back. I'm like, oh no. And then she just starts, like, jabbing the shit out of me.
And because that's what it felt like to me.
I'm like, I did not do that to you. That's wild. And it didn't click to me that to her, it felt like I was doing that when I myself wasn't like clocking my fingers back and just like stab, stab, stab.
But there's also the fact that, like, you'll sit there and you'll put your hand on my arm just to, like, caress my arm or, like, just to absentmindedly, like, rub on my arm.
Kip, lean over here. You need to know that.
I don't think I do.
But he, like, barely grazes me. Like, he, like, it's like a whisper of a touch. And it makes my skin crawl. It's so uncomfortable. It's disgusting. It makes me, like, nauseous. And I'm like, don't touch me like that. It's uncomfortable.
Sad face.
And I get he's where it's coming from. Like, he wants to be nice. He wants to be, like, affectionate. And I'm like, I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you have to, like, actually touch me. Like, you're physically there. Like, I can't. The brush is, like, it makes me feel like bugs are crawling on me.
Yeah, Kip, come here. You need to experience both ends.
I don't think I do. I think I'm fine. I know I'm fine.
You're sitting way too far away from me right now.
He's leaned against the opposite way.
Yeah.
He's as far as physically possible as he can get in the chair right now.
I need you to help me lower my blood pressure.
That's not my job. That's your wife's job.
Nope.
No,
That's my doctor's job.
That's his doctor's
No,
job.
but your wife's job. No.
Okay.
Oh yeah. By the way, next recording we should have the grip tester.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell yeah! Already, what's it come with? What's it come with? Give us a breakdown.
The
Is
grip
it-
tester.
is-
It's just the grip tester.
Oh, okay.
We have to buy the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to work on your own fucking grip strength.
You
fucking do it yourself, buddy.
So speaking of grip strength, so when I got into the job that I have, I've been in the same industry for
8 years.
8 years, and around when I
Man,
first
we're
got
old.
into that industry, I bought my very first hammer. Haven't
Still
lost
have
it
it?
yet.
Oh, how nice.
I know, right? It's my very first handle with the original. Everything's still the original. Still the original handle. Still the original hammerhead. Still the original everything.
Is it from the The one truck?
They're
Is it from a truck or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the first truck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Okay.
from that one.
Yeah.
So I did misplace it once, and I got really mad about it. Right. And someone did eventually find it, and I was really happy. And they're like, "How do I know it's yours?" I'm like, "Give me that hammer." And he's
Give
like,
me the hammer.
I'll show you." And it's I don't want to say an ambidextrous hammer, but I use both sides frequently, like the face and then the back end of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you could hold the handle either like towards the front and use the front, or you could hold it backwards and use the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I've worn grooves in it with my hands because for the longest time that was my only hammer, and I did things with that hammer that I really shouldn't. I should have used a bigger hammer for.
Well, you got what you got.
Yeah, I got what I got, and I didn't have a bigger hammer at the time, so I would just swing with it. And after I mentioned that, and he like noticed it, like, this is kind of like slightly grooved to your hand. I'm like,
Slightly.
do you want to try and feel it? He's like, I can see it, but yeah, I kind of want to feel it. And he's like, yeah, this doesn't feel right. I'm like, yeah, here. Because I bought another hammer set
Yeah.
that has a identical hammer, but brand new.
Quick question. What is the material of the...
Hickory. It's a hickory handle.
So it's wood.
It's a hardwood handle.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I gave him the like brand new hammer that I don't use just to feel. And he's like, yeah, this is like, it's hexagonal. It's rigid. It's geometric.
Geometric.
It doesn't feel like someone's been strangling it for 8 years.
Yeah.
Strangling.
All right.
And yeah, no, I think a grip test would be really cool. Is it like that digital one where you just like squeeze?
Yeah.
And then it like reads out your number?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Because the one we have at work, well, someone brought it, like a coworker brought it from
I was going to
home.
ask why you had it.
That was another question.
That's such a strange thing.
He brings in weird things.
And he just leaves it there?
Yeah, I don't know why.
What a cool...
I could see that at like my job, but at like Kipp's job, that's strange.
Yeah.
Does he...
I think I got... He's like...
Is he a little weird?
He's a very
We're all
big
weird.
guy. He's like 6'4".
Holy
Oh.
Lord.
He's
Built like he's 6'4"?
pretty big.
Oh,
So he
my.
a big boy.
Yeah, I think his grip strength was like 160 something.
That's
with one
like
hand.
construction workers.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Kip, what was yours?
Mine was 128.
Holy Lord.
That's really high. That's a lot higher than I thought it'd be.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
But like him with one hand, 160 something is fucking insane.
He's like, it's like no gripping his forearm, just
No,
one
it's
hand.
just him just doing this.
Dang.
That's terrifying.
I would at least
I
wanna,
really
like,
wanna see
squeeze
what
my
you get.
forearm and it's like,
Yeah, I really want to see how you would compare.
He's going to get the little gripper things from the store.
Yeah.
Just so he can work on it.
he's gonna
between now
see
and
me
then.
all week with the Gorilla Grip springs. Just
As soon as he comes home from work.
Now, while he's driving from home, he's
Yeah.
like this.
there's a certain repair that I do that involves your forearm muscles.
Yeah.
And I'll go and I'll tease one of my coworkers that I'm like, dude, I have such a good pump going on right now. He's like, why are you telling me this? I'm like, I don't know. I feel really excited. And no one's around to listen to me. So I go back to my stall and I'll finish my job. But I've always been curious, but it's just not something that.
It's a not necessary purchase. Like, we don't need one. It's
Yeah.
just a why not?
Like one of those carnival game things where if I
Yeah.
saw one, I'd definitely pay someone like $5. Like the power tower, where you have to swing a mallet and send the little iron ingot to hit and ring the bell.
Oh, when we went to the Renaissance Festival and you did like 5 times in a row.
I loved it. And he is like, I bet you can't do it with one arm. And I was like,
he walked away so proud of himself too.
I was.
he had this big smile, and everybody, people started to, like, turn around and stare, like, why is he so happy?
I was very happy. It was a big hammer.
Yeah, oh,
It was.
And that thing felt rigged. Those bearings did not want to move.
But it flew up, like, no problem, though.
Yeah.
I really thought it'd be, like, more rigged than it was.
I thought so. Well, I guess he didn't have any prize to hand out, so I guess that's part of the why it's not as rigged as some other carnival games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if there was prizes, it'd probably be, like, impossible to hit.
You know who we should do the grip test with? Your dad.
That'd be a good, like, we should ask
That
him.
is a good question.
Maybe we should go ask him before we start next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say, hey, Dad, can you squeeze this real quick?
Yeah, I just want to see. Because I think
I'll
it goes
spend
up
20
to
minutes.
250-something pounds.
Because, Yeah.
Your dad's big.
He's also been working out recently.
Oh, has he? Oh, God.
Yeah, he's been going back to the gym.
Oh, no.
He doesn't get home until, like, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I used to do that, and I think that's at the press. No, Dad did it first.
Mm-hmm.
Dad did it first because when I didn't have a driver's license. He would train with the MMA boxers, and he was getting. Well, I wouldn't want to say he's getting like really big because back then he was training with them, and
He got big for his frame.
yeah, and the MMA guys were training to hit weight for fights and whatnot, and my dad just wanted to like work out with them.
Yeah.
Your dad's something.
He's definitely a character.
He's a character.
Very much a character.
But I feel like just seeing your dad do the grip test would be
That would be pretty cool.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
We'll see next time.
Yeah. Next time, whenever we
Should we put speculations down on what?
Oh yeah, we should make a bet. Who do you think will get close? What do you think? We should bet something.
What do we? No.
Oh.
That sucks.
I was gonna say
that is rigged.
What do you mean it's rigged?
I don't get that's not fair.
I was gonna say we should make speculations and see who gets closest to their own number.
I guess. Whatever.
Okay, we can do that.
Because that one not is like who's gonna hit as high as the obvious choice that Alan's dad's gonna hit an absurd number and who's gonna get closest to it.
Yeah, because that's rigged.
Probably someone from either the same gene pool or someone that's been working out recently.
My goal is 50.
Your goal is 50?
Yeah, my goal is 50.
50 psi.
Yeah.
Well, I already know mine, so I'm gonna guess your guys's.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess 60 for T.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you have way more grip strength than me. So
I don't know.
I don't know. Here,
I'm gonna guess-
give this a squeeze real quick.
Yeah, do a
I don't-
handshake.
I'm not gonna do
Left-handed
anything.
handshake.
Oh my god, calm down.
Left-handed handshake.
No, I mean like you could squeeze.
Both.
Do you want the other hand?
No, I want both of you to like grip a good handshake on your left.
Which hand?
Okay.
On left?
With
okay,
left.
hold on.
He's got to take off.
He has to take off the ring. Oh no.
Yeah, fuck you. You want to squeeze first? Like, what do you want?
No, I want at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I just wanted to see them hold hands.
Oh yeah. This guy's a fucking giant hands compared to me, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Your hands are way thicker than my hands, dude.
I have a lot of muscles in my hands. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with your job. So I just felt his hands just overpowered mine. I'm just like, oh god.
We went to his parents' house because they just got back from a trip, and we hung out with his mom for a little bit to catch up. And somehow we brought up the topic of scary movies. I promise this is on topic.
Oh.
So one of us brought up the topic of scary movies. I think it was your mom.
Yeah, she watched the scary movie that she thought we'd like.
Yeah, on the plane ride. And she was like, yeah, you guys should totally watch this. And we were like, okay, we'll look at it. And I was explaining to her how the very first movie that Alan and I saw in theaters was a horror movie. Nobody would go see horror movies with me, and Alan was the only one. So, and we watched a lot of horror movies. And I remember sitting in the chairs watching the screen, and I'm just sitting there thinking, yeah, there's gonna be a jump scare. Like it's so obvious. Like it's not a bad movie, but it's obvious that there's gonna be a jump scare. And I'm relaxing because I know that this is about to happen. And the more tense you are, the more likely you are to jump. And at this time, Alan and I were not dating, right? And so, like, there's no, like, we have our armrest. We're trying to hold hands. Like, nothing like that. We're, like, I just had my arm on the armrest. We're just hanging out. And then next thing I know, jump scare. Alan, more or less, screams, like, silent screams, grips my arm as hard as he can. And I'm just, like... I jumped because I wasn't expecting anybody to touch me. Like, why did this come out of nowhere?
You a bitch.
And he just, like, I'm not kidding. He, like, he grabs really hard and he's holding on. And I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are you so scared? And, like, there's people in the theater. He, like I said, he yells. He doesn't, like, scream, but he makes a noise.
People are watching you then.
People, like, looked at him because, like, it sounded... It not like it should come out of him. And, like, you could see that they're like, was it really him? Was it her? It'd make more sense if it was her. And I'm like, they're thinking I'm a bitch out of it. Like, what the hell?
He's pretty sure that I left a bruise on her arm when I did that.
I'm pretty sure he left a bruise on my arm.
I would not be surprised.
Because Kipp and I, we used to play a lot of card games, but one that he would never play often was Slapjack.
Nope, not playing it with you. Refuse.
Yeah, our seminar teacher also disbanded that from our class.
Yeah.
He banned it.
He banned the
cool.
whole game.
He was the coolest, like, teacher.
Yeah.
But he banned that game because of someone.
I don't blame him. You're very aggressive.
Yeah. We know. You're the reason why we don't have fun.
This is why we can't go to a break room.
He's the fun player. Okay. I don't believe that last one.
I totally believe it.
I feel like if we go to a break room, they're gonna we come out, they're like, what the fuck's wrong? They pull someone like aside, like, is he alright?
Maybe he needs to go to counseling. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think this helped.
Do we have bouncers big enough to carry him out?
Don't you remember the bat?
He's only 5'10", guys.
Only
Just
5'10".
pull him out.
Dude, your presence is not 5'10". I hate to tell you that. Your presence is not 5'10".
They open the door and turns around like, what the fuck you want?
I still have half an hour. I paid for a full hour.
Everything's broken. What the fuck you mean?
Just gonna throw me in.
If we ever go to Japan, right, people are going to look at you like you might actually be in some type of gang. Didn't your uncles overseas ask if you were in a gang?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
They
cover
did.
up all your tattoos. Just saying.
He's gonna have to wear a sleeve the whole
Yeah,
time.
you're gonna have to wear a sleeve. You
It's
should,
like,
like, if
man,
you're
is
hot,
he-
just cut off, like, what?
No, they make sleeves like that. He has two,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but they're
It's the-
only
like
they're
the-
they're like 3/4. They're not a full sleeve.
So I have to at least wear a t-shirt. It's like the
Yeah.
the NBA guys that wear like compression, like athletic
Yeah.
compression sleeves.
Oh, so you're gonna swear that the entire time?
Probably.
Absolutely. I got them too because we worked at I worked at a place where they made like the compression wear.
Oh, okay.
I worked there for a little bit and they were like, "Here, we're not selling these. There was something wrong with them." And I was like, "Okay, Alan might like these." And now he wears them at home
Dog.
for no reason.
I could never work at a place like that, or like a manufacturing place like that, where there's a small defect. Who wants them?
I'm not kidding. They pulled out a box that could have been like 60 pounds full of like compression socks, sleeves, like the whole nine. And I grabbed a couple, but like, when are we going to use those?
I would have taken the whole box and then regretted it
yeah.
later.
Yeah.
I know somebody else. I worked with a lot of older ladies.
I would have let them take their pick, and as soon as they were gone, I'd take the rest of the box.
Well, I was later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also, it's the same thing. It's like when in high school, I worked at the restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. Anytime someone fucks up an order or doesn't come pick up their order, we throw it on the table, and everyone has a free pick.
That sounds really nice.
Whether it's like, the pizzas or the subs.
We had the same thing.
It was great. It was fucking great. But then I got sick of the food after eating it every single day. So.
Oh, absolutely.
The last time I worked in a restaurant,
You were 16.
the owner, whenever
You
someone
weren't 16.
plays,
You were like 15.
I was old enough to work,
Excuse me.
but not drive. And then I
15.
stayed there long enough to be able to drive myself there. But
I stand my ground.
if anyone ordered food, they typically picked it up. But at the end of the night, the owner would always ask, because it was the owner, his wife, me, and sometimes, not often, but sometimes somebody else. Mm-hmm. So he'd ask both of us, he'd say, "Hey guys, we're about to close. While you guys are cleaning up, I'll cook you guys dinner. What do you want?"
That's so nice.
So he would like cook us anything we wanted on the menu, and then throw in a soup as well.
That's so cute.
So I would come home. I typically asked him for Mongolian beef.
I believe that.
So I had a bunch of Mongolian beef, a whole like to-go thing of white rice, and like the large soup Tupperware container thing that we got.
Yeah.
We got that with soup, and that was every night I worked, and I worked consecutive nights. So it got to the point where there was
Change it up.
no. What I'm saying is, it got to the point where there's more food than I know what to do with. So the dog started eating Asian food.
Respect. I feel like Asian food is the only food that I probably won't get sick of eating like again and again, no matter what it is.
I do not concur strictly because if I eat something for more than 2 or 3 days in a row, I will get sick of it depending on what it is. And if it's no matter what it is. Asian food, American food, Mexican, Italian. If I have to eat it for more than a couple days, I can't do it.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy though.
What's the longest you've eaten the same meal in a row? Not like breakfast, lunch, dinner, but like lunch one day.
Same
lunch.
meal, not same cuisine.
Yeah, same meal,
Because I can
not
eat the
same
same
cuisine.
cuisine multiple times, just not the same meal.
Like, let's say you had a huge, I'm not going to say pot of pho because I know you'll eat that for at least a week before you
I
start
would
to
eat that
question
for a
it.
week.
Yeah. I'd say, like, say you had a huge wok of fried rice. How many days are you eating that?
Oh, fried rice fucking every day.
Ah, fuck.
Dude.
Okay.
All right, so
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
You had a huge pot of spaghetti.
Something he doesn't eat
How
often.
many days in a row are you eating that pot?
so
it doesn't
fun-
run out until you're done.
Funny thing is, right, about spaghetti.
Oh, God.
I used to make a big batch of spaghetti that would last me a while.
I thought your dad ate all your food.
Well, this was
Kipp would
now
hide
that I
his
started making
spaghetti.
smaller batches, he does. But back then, you know, like the big like
How many servings? Roughly. Like an average serving.
It's a great fucking question.
Probably like 15.
I was gonna say
I can't
14.
compare my servings to normal people's servings because I eat a lot.
Okay, we'll just say
He
every
does.
one of
He
your
puts away food.
so every one of your servings is like a serving and a half.
Yeah,
I'd say
about
2.
Okay.
almost 2. So I'll give you like a reference container wise, right? So
Okay.
the container is about like this big
That's about like a foot and a half,
and about like that big,
6 inches.
6 inches deep.
and I
4
would
to
fill
6.
that container and eat
Wait.
with spaghetti.
That doesn't give me this way. The width.
Length, width, depth.
Oh, so it's like this, and like about that, like that.
So almost it's a rectangle.
Yeah, rectangle.
It's probably like a 9 by a little bit bigger than a 9 by 11.
I was gonna say honestly, he just gave us like dimensions of a 6-inch cake tray.
A 9 by 11 or a 9 by 13. It could be a 9 by
I'm
13.
gonna go 9 by 13 because
Probably a 9 by 13.
one of those was a really long one. It felt
And I
like
would
a foot and
just
a half.
fill that with spaghetti, and I would eat that.
Hold
until
on,
it's
hold
gone.
on. How do you eat your spaghetti? Like, how do you store your spaghetti?
In a container.
No. Is it mixed?
Noodles and
Yeah.
sauce. So do you make your noodles sauce and then combine them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I didn't actually meet a family who did that until Alan and I started dating.
Really?
Really? Like, it's not a thing. But
You know that many people that don't mix their spaghetti like that?
how many friends do you think I had growing up?
0.
I stayed home.
How many opportunities have you had to eat?
Like 3 or 4.
That's like 3 or 4 families that don't do that then.
So my main reason is it could have been because of me, but when I was a kid, I didn't eat red meat often. I still don't eat red meat. It's not my favorite. It's Kipp's favorite, not my favorite.
It's pretty high
I got
for
a
me
steak.
too, Kipp.
I got a steak in the fridge right now. I'm waiting.
Is that where that steak came from?
But as a kid, I had to bargain with my mom, right? So she'd make spaghetti and she'd keep it separate because I refused to have it mixed. I would sit there and I would have to get a small bowl of like spaghetti noodles, buttered noodles, put a little bit of red sauce on there with the ground beef in it, and I'd have to eat that. And I'm talking like a tiny amount. And then I'd eat 6 freaking bowls of buttered noodles, like to the brim. I'm not a red sauce person.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And so my entire life, we would never mix the spaghetti. You'd always, even putting it away for leftovers, noodles, buttered noodles, spaghetti sauce.
I think growing up, I converted my dad to mixing it because
Oh, I'm sorry.
before he did not mix the noodles in the sauce.
Everybody likes different ratios.
But as he also got older, he got more lazy. So he just started mixing it all together.
I'm assuming he also started having less kids in the house.
My brothers are weird. They
Oh, so just stranger kids. Stranger in different ways.
okay, so I don't think I told you this. One day, I saw that my dad got my brother some rice, the youngest one. Mm-hmm. And you know what he asked? My brother asked.
So your dad got
What?
him rice.
Just a bowl of white rice.
Rice and ketchup.
Ew.
What kind of... Ugh.
Yeah. I looked at my dad. I'm like, what the fuck?
Is this like the middle or the youngest?
The youngest?
Sorry.
But like,
No, not that.
but ketchup and rice. I looked. I was like,
no
what?
eggs.
No eggs.
Just white rice and
White
ketchup.
rice and ketchup. I'm like, what
Okay,
the
okay.
fuck?
I gotta ask. How much ketchup did he put in that bowl?
That's a good question.
Because like that also determines the ick factor.
It was like
Like a hefty amount. Like,
a decent bit.
was it like you would put like sauce on top of something, or like?
It's like when you just do that to like cover the top.
So drizzle,
Yeah, like, but like cup kind of.
like thick
meatloaf
drizzle.
Yeah.
I don't know if have you eaten meatloaf before?
But you know what it looks like when like...
Not necessarily.
Oh, fuck.
Kipp.
I don't.
See?
Maybe, probably.
A chocolate-dipped ice cream. They dunk the ice cream in chocolate and like this ice
It's
cream
not
underneath.
that. It's just like how
It's like a thick drizzle.
yeah, it's like you're just trying to cover something just a little bit, like the zigzag line.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a tight drizzle where it's like a lot of coverage.
No, but it's just like a good bit though.
I'm
The
still
zigzag.
turned off by this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could understand if there were like egg involved or like some type of protein involved.
Dude, if eggs involved, it's gonna be sriracha.
Okay, well some of us can't handle sriracha.
Honestly,
And it's not by choice.
what's the weirdest thing you guys have put ketchup on? Kipp, you want to go first?
I only eat it with hot dogs and
I don't eat
French
hot
fries.
Okay, so you put your ketchup on hot dogs and French fries. T?
I don't think that's weird. I think that's normal.
That's not weird.
Yeah.
Have you put ketchup on anything weird?
No. I've put mayonnaise on pizza before.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It was QP mayo, by the way.
Okay, that's it
It was QP mayo specifically.
That's not. I was about to say I put ketchup on pizza sometimes.
Why?
He that's
Your
why
uncle told me to.
Which one?
The one that married in. Chip tooth.
I don't know. Yeah.
No,
Big
but-
truck.
Big truck.
Oh.
Yeehaw.
There.
Oh.
Oh.
He's weird.
Oh yeah. No shit. He puts
Okay.
ketchup on pizza.
Why? That's so stupid. Did you
Alan,
like it though?
He's just a strange person.
I mean, sometimes I still do it, so like it's not that bad. It's pretty cool.
He's the reason I put sauce on strange things now, like
You-
the QP on pizza. I
you-
would have never done that before us.
Do you know what the reasoning was?
Why?
When he first told me, he was like, I was like, ew. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's
Alan,
strange.
think about it. Red sauce is just tomato paste, and if there's not enough red sauce on the pizza, just use some ketchup.
It's not tomato paste. It's a sauce. Paste is thick.
Okay. This was a long time ago. That word probably wasn't used, but he's like, tomatoes are in the sauce.
It could have been used.
Ketchup is made out of tomatoes. If there's not enough sauce, I use ketchup sometimes, and it tastes pretty good. It doesn't taste like it doesn't belong because there's already tomato on there.
I don't think he has normal senses or normal taste buds.
There's a lot of funny stories about him that I could still tell.
He's not the brightest of the bunch.
And
Yeah,
Kipp
well,
over
neither
here
are we.
would probably concur about them, especially about his nickname. Absolutely hilarious. We won't get into it right now.
I want to know after this.
Okay.
I need to know now.
My mom already told you the story.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I hear a lot of stories. I know some other stories that I can't share. Either way,
Oh my god, you guys gonna do the outro for me? Nah, I'm joking. Anyways, thank you for listening. For our episode of TOG. We'll be back someday. I don't know. Whenever I ever edit these episodes.
okay, bye.